Hey, Ricky here. Welcome back to another episode of Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Last episode, we discovered what the plans are for the X-Nauts and also what Bowser is doing while having an all-out war with Lord Crump. And in this episode, we're gonna go back to the Thousand Year Door and see if we can where our next destination will be for Chapter 5. Memory serves? No, Chapter 6. Chapter 5. You just did it. And oh, great, we have. Oh, Mario, listen. That must be an email from Princess Peach. All right. Ah, my ex. Let me just reply to her right now. My dearest bestie Mario, I have good news. I don't know where I'm being held, but there's an odd computer called Tech here. By cooperating with Tech, I've managed to obtain some of these fiends' data. Tech is currently analyzing it, and strange as it may sound, I trust them. And I just barely realized that whenever Mario's reading the letter, and he's like nodding like, oh yes, like nodding his head like that. I, I just barely noticed that little detail. It's just so funny to see like that. He's like reading a text message. And imagine that you're out there in real life, you receive a text message and you're like, oh yeah, shake your head like like making it sound like you're understanding what they're like. You normally people when people do that like shake their head like nodding up and down. It seems like whenever it only happens whenever you're getting a phone call or talking to someone directly, like like that. So it's just so funny to me. He's like, oh yes, like that. Once his analysis is done, I should be able to provide you with details of their plans. I'll email you again once I learn more. Be good, okay? Princess Peach. Oh, great! We're no longer. Not only that she treats. She's no. We're no longer her her destined, her soulmate and everything. We've downgraded to bestie. But not only that, like, be good, okay? Like, what do you mean by that? Be good. Are you not treating me like a bestie? If anything, you're treating me like a mother. What the fuck? Oh, treating me like a mother. Treating me like I'm your son. Be good, okay? Like Jesus Christ. That's what you say to your kid. Oh my, you got mom zone, huh? Or son zone, should I say? That princess of yours is so courageous to be that bold at making you this, to putting you in the fam zone. Holy shit. We better get to work too. Yeah, we better get to work to make a family. I was just shut up, Ricky. Shut up. Shut up. Anyways, now that we got that email, we know about the nefarious plans and everything. And oh great, we got the RDM issue. We really didn't read the other one, huh? Late in the afternoon today, Gomez, known for napping in the flowers of the west side of Ark, was found eating flowers and given a certain warning by authorities. Since in this place, we don't allow people eating flowers. Hell no. Fire flowers, maybe, but otherwise, any other flower, goes to jail. Ask for comment. Gomez stated. Well, I just really love flowers. I was just hanging out, and before I knew it, they were in my mouth. I'm so ashamed. Citizens of Rogueport responded with disbelief and grudging support for the strengthening of flower conservation efforts. Well, I guess there's not a lot of flowers around here. Now, shop reporters go, this time we introduce a Twilight Shop. Watching the husband and wife proprietors of the shop at work is a heartwarming sight. Even though she kind of was interested with that pervert that was visiting that town, but who's to say that he's not? She doesn't have fine taste, regardless. But don't get on the hubby's bad side. Don't you go smiling at my wife, says the jovially jealous shopkeeper. I'm here for life, and your fancy big city teeth aren't gonna change that. Well, who could doubt their internal love? Surely not this reporter. And we press the shopkeeper for further comment, but regret that his words are unprintable here. He must be speaking another language. We know he did talk English. We did learn that from his highly chatty spouse that there will be a double point seller system for all RDM readers. Just to show her this screen in the next 15 minutes to double your points or on any purchase. How long? How long do we have? We have right now, 14 minutes. Holy shit. Oh well. Cooking for rookies. All right, my little rookies. We're on an intermediate level recipe today. The dish is a healthy salad. Just slice up a turtle leaf and a horsetail. Mix them together, and you're done. Perfect for your next gathering of herbivores. Well, not for me, since I don't really eat vegetables. I'm more of a carnivore myself. Editor's note, that's all for today, but check your mailbox soon for another exciting issue, published by Ropor Restoration Committee, whatever. And I didn't really read this one, which we kind of just already not really paid attention to. It's Glitzville. Oh, actually, no, we talked about the souvenir shop. Never mind. The hell am I saying? Before we go, actually, now that I think about it, before we go to the Thousand Year Door, I want to come over here because since 2 chapters ago we got the cookbook, we need to give her the cookbook, honestly. Hey, Mr. Contact Smoosher, listen to this. I got a lowdown on a book that can turn anyone into a master chef. Even though I'm already a master chef, I could be more of a master chef. I could be a grandmaster chef. I went to the Trevor Center in the east part of the town and recruited someone to find it. If you like helping folks out, you ought to swing by there. I'll reward you. So anyway, did you need to cook something for you, Dr. Whatever? Actually, we'll do that later. Now that I think about it, we'll go back to the freaking shop and whatever, and just practically give her the book later on. So yeah, that's what I'll do later. Anyways, let's go back to the Thousand Year Door, and not through here because that's not our way to go there. Actually, I think it is faster over here. Now that I think about it, hold on, let me check it out. Hopefully it is. Then that way I don't really need to cut it so much. So, and I know like previous episodes I have been cutting a lot of stuff, so sorry about that. And I just realized while I was watching my old videos through editing, I made a mental note during recording that I needed to like make sure I get this part right here because I sneeze in this part, or make sure I do this and this and that, like, and when watching back the video I'm like, did I even capture the sneezes at all? I don't remember. I really don't. So if you end up seeing me, if I end up leaving a sneeze in one of my videos, I'm so sorry, because I was meant to cut that out. And wow, it was really quick over here. Now that I think about it, and I'm really sorry. But also, thank you for any of you actually did say bless you to me. So thank you about that. And I was really sick at the time. Now I'm cured and everything, so I can finally do recordings and stuff like that without worrying about my sneezels or whatever, or like sneezing. And by the way, Bob Ree, I forgot to show you this, but this is what happens when we get the Thousand Year Door. Really cool, right? And also, check this out. When we raise our paper map to the air, it gives us the rainbow piss. Yay! It's coloring, it's filling in the lines and everything. Well, hopefully it doesn't color out of the lines, honestly. And where do we go next? Oh! And it's a new chapter. It belongs to a museum, apparently. The crystal star is probably in there, I guess. It looks like a museum, in my opinion. And I like how the fish finally gets colored too. How fitting it got colored by the piss. The location of the crystal star has been recorded on your magical map. Oh, interesting. It's been recorded. Nice, nice. All set. Oh shit, I meant to have Bobbery out. Oh well, I guess he doesn't know. Then let's go see Professor Franklin. Yeah, okay. And then Professor Franklin doesn't get the chance to meet Lieutenant. Is it Lieutenant? No. It's Admiral Bobbery. No, Admiral, not Lieutenant. Show some respect. Great news, my friends. Now we know the next crystal star is in Poshley Heights. Sounds rich. Actually, I think that's where Mario Lopez lives, honestly. Hey, hang on. Haven't I heard that lots of rich and famous people call that place home? Yes. And I believe Poshley Heights is also home to the shrine to the stars called Poshley Sanctum. Okay? The next crystal star must be hiding inside that shrine. And I'm certain of it. Fairly certain. Mostly certain. But hey, no fearsome monsters or dangerous dungeons this time. Just a simple tourist attraction. Actually, yeah, cool. That's kind of cool. Maybe some high-tech security or something like that that would prevent us to get the crystal star. But who knows? Partially Heights, huh? Okay, how do we get there? I don't know. That's the best part. You ride in the most famous train of all, the Excess Express. Yes, after a luxurious steam engine excursion, the Crystal Star will be yours. Getting those Crystal Stars has been backbreaking work, but this time will be a cinch. Will they let us on board? I heard that you have to be a super duper rich to get a seat. Not to worry, we got a factor here. A famous actually, never mind. That may be true. Perhaps we should ask Don Pianta for help with this too. Are you kidding? Everyone says he's an awful man, doesn't he? Extort people? Well, I guess we don't have much of a choice now, do we? Let's go and do this real quickly. Alright. Excellent. Then we're set. We may not have much time until the Demon resurrects. You must hurry. I'll gather all the information I can. You guys just handle your end of things. Alright, I guess we have to go handle everything. But before we do so, we got the mail by a boo? By our boo? I didn't know we were taken. Are you Mario? Did this email, or did you get this email? Look, technology freaks me out. So if you're not Mario, please destroy this email, okay? But if you are, thanks for saving my captured friends. I figured I'd share a hot tip with you as things, so here it is. There's still lots of treasure in Creepy Steeple. Of course, knowing you, you probably already found it all. I'm so useless. Well, enjoy this not so useless adventure, the Creepy Steeple Boo. But yeah, it's just practically a little hint that I already showed off that we could just practically get boo sheets from this boo. So, and whenever we do his quizzes and stuff like that. Anyways, let's talk to this guy. And what the hell is Vivian doing up there? What the hell?
Oh, what impeccable timing. Yes, this was destined. When I consulted my star charts, I saw a proportionate sign for you, Mario. It went thusly. Into the house of the dragon that flew through the air beyond the visible stair.
Visible stare.
Near the empty black chest that cursed you lies a clue to help your allies learn. I have no idea what it means, unfortunately, but I have no doubt of its importance as a sign for you and your friends. If you figure out this mystery, come out and tell me immediately.
Alright, he gives us a little hint. But before we do that, go and do that hint, I'm gonna go talk to my Welcome to Berlin. What do you want to do? I forgot how I made him sound like, but I think I'm not in the best spot. And what the fuck? Why is there so many star sprites? What the hell? There's a lot, but anyways, now that we completed this chapter, there's a lot of things we can actually... Shazumi can do more. Now that we have, not only with the star pieces, I was gonna say crystal star pieces or shine sprites, but there are a lot of things we can do now. So it opens up a lot of opportunities for us. But firstly, I'm gonna go. I was planning to actually make this episode dedicated for crystals, for star pieces and stuff like that. But I think I'm probably gonna save that wrong place, later, because we are able to do some stuff at the moment right now. Firstly, I want to go talk to exclusive badge. Ooh, elusive badge, something we want to look forward to. Looking for a gal, but we're gonna go talk to Cesti and give her the book, so that way it can open up a bunch of opportunities for us right now. Want to take us Cesti's trouble? Yes, I do. All right, do it right. Okay, whatever. But before we go over there, I want to go over here first and hopefully get that one, get the shine sprite that was like taunting us for like a while now that we have the yacht mode and everything. Yacht mode activate. We can go. We really can't go over here quite yet. But more likely, we can go under this bridge. And where does this lead us? Honestly, where does it lead me? Oh, over here. Look at that. Let's go open ourselves up and just go over here. And now that we have Bobbery, we can also double dip. Let's Mario use up 2 items in a row during battle. That sounds kind of cool. 3? Hell yeah, we don't really need the ice power anymore because we're not really fighting a lot of, fire enemies anytime soon. The power plus P does sound cool. I really do like that. What else do we don't need? FP I like and HP plus we can just get rid of those later. The pretty lucky hasn't really been lucky for us as of lately, so we're just gonna have that. And we're gonna test this out, honestly. The double P. The double dip P. Which is cool because we can just use multiple items at once, but at the same time, we'll end up losing a lot of items. So, probably not the best. And what? Let me guess, there's nothing over here? Really? What's the point? What's the point of me going over here if it's not gonna be... If there's no shit over here? Oh my god, or whatever. I guess we can't really get that shine sprat, but I know we have all the capabilities to do so regardless. Ugh. Oh well. Let's see. We could... Is it the boat? Let's see. Actually, no. There are other things that we haven't gotten. So I think... Who knows? Maybe I'll go talk to Merlovely. Yeah, Merlovely. And not here. Why am I doing here? Merlovely, and hopefully we can just see what we can do with her guidance and stuff like that. Maybe she'll tell us, oh yeah, you can get that. Or something like that. Because usually... Merlovely says like, oh, you can't get that because you don't have the stuff right now at the moment and everything. And, ooh, can I just do this? I can't. What we can do is get Comet over here, actually. Another thing about it. I don't know why I'm doing that. We already been here before. So maybe I'm just trying to see if I can get this thing right here. What the hell am I doing? Well, of course I can get it. I could have gotten it since day one. The fuck was I doing? There you go. Jesus Christ. And how do I get back? Is it with Comet? I guess so. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. I could have gotten it that a long time ago. What the fuck was I doing? Hell, what the fuck was Merlovely telling me? Like, oh, you can't get that shine spray or whatever. Not giving us a hint about it. What the fuck? Okay, now we have 12 in total. And let's go back to talk to Zesty as well. Because I'm pretty certain if you go talk to her right now, there's some things that we can just... it opens up for us, which is new menu items. Hey, you took your on my trouble? Well, it's really important, so listen up, Mr. Klutz. Ages ago, there was this great legendary chef named Maitri Delish. Rumor has it, you instantly become a better chef by reading his book. Unfortunately, it's an old book that's hard to find. Stores don't carry it. But I recently heard that someone who used to live in the creepy steeple had a copy. There are many secret rooms in Creepy Steeple, so it's moldering there somewhere. I just have to get my hands on that book and read it. Help me out, Stumbleblump. Maybe if you say please or call me by my actual name, I would actually help you. Ah, that's it! And that's the book of my tree delish. Give it here, quick. Okay, here you go. Huh, I see. Uh-huh. Do-do-do-do-do-da. Ooh-da, do-da, do-do-do-do-do-da, do-da-do-da-do-da, do-da-do, do-da-do, do-da-do-da-do-da. Oh, I got it now. Just glaze a mushroom with honey syrup and a yummy honey mushroom. Brilliant. Now I can use recipes that require 2 ingredients. This one's for free on the house, by the way. Now that's some book. Talk about it effective. Thanks, Mr. Staggers. Take this as your reward. Oh, we got the honey mushroom. Not only does it replenishes 5 HP, we also get 5 FP. Kind of cool. It depends on the type of mushroom you use. It will determine how much your HP you'll get. So kind of cool. It really keeps... I'm really going to put my soul into it and cook with a vengeance from this day on. You solved the trouble. And now that we have multiple items... Oh, you again. What are you looking for? You want to do what? Use 1 or 2 items? Let's use 2 while we're at it. Because we know a little bit more. Let's see. Here. What if we use the fire flower and the ultra shroom? What do we get from that? Then I'll cook you up with a fire flower and an ultra shroom. Yeah, let's get it. Let's go ahead. Tell me what do I get?
And I really wish we can skip this. All right, but no, you have to listen to my. Actually, no, you can skip it. Sorry to keep you waiting. Looks like a perfect yum. Take it, Stompy. You got the Z special. Wow, that's actually really good. If only I had that much FP and SP, honestly. HP and SP, honestly. FP, not SP. SP is star points. The hell. But I guess not. But anyways, I'll go. Actually, not the hell. What the hell? I was like, I'll go meet you back at the fucking. At the fucking side quests and stuff like that. No. I want to do something else first. Before we do so. Before. I mean, the hell am I saying? I don't need to fucking cut it. That's what I meant. Now that we have that, we get the elusive badge. I'm after an elusive badge. Must explain it in person. Meet me in front and on the roof of Zesti's house in Road Park Square. This poster's anonymous. This may be dangerous. Are you sure? Yes. And I don't know why I changed his face. I made him sound sketchy before, and now I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure you want me? Like, make it sound like a professor type of voice, honestly. But oh well. I did do that voice once in front of my friends, and my friend Kirby was like, you sound weird. Straight up, I sound weird, and that's it. Nothing else, just sounded weird. But then when I did that voice in front of my friend Moon, she ended up saying like, "Oh, you sound like an old like a narrator, like you're telling me an ancient story and stuff like that." And I really like, yes, that was what I was trying to go for, honestly, when I was trying to do that voice. Anyways, guess who is Mrs. Mouse, which we didn't really see in the latest two chapters, honestly. I've been wondering where she was, but apparently we could actually just been able to use her, talk to her earlier on, but I just chose to not to do side quests. I chose to save it for specific reasons. And kind of weird. Usually there's someone else here, but I guess not. Kind of weird. Anyway, we get the fucking close call badge. We got 2 of them. We don't really need to have multiple. We already have the, what's this? The happy flower. So, what do we get here? When your partner's at close call P. Oh, we don't really need that. And unsimplifier makes action commands hard, but earn more star points. Kind of cool, honestly. We're gonna get this, honestly. Just to make things difficult for us in this chapter, honestly. And enables you to defeat weak foes with a first strike on the battlefield. You to defeat weak foes. Oh, that's what it does. Okay, so when we come across a Goomba or whatever, or another really weak enemy that doesn't really give us a lot of star points, if we equip that badge and we just practically defeat them. So kind of cool. When we do the first strike, if they end up doing the first strike on us, we'll still get into battle. So, Hi, Mr. Mesh's cutie. I'm the one with the trouble. Oh, I'm a pretty lucky girl. Do you have a strapping fellow like you to take on my trouble? Well, let me get right to it, okay? I've done all I can to find this elusive badge, but I failed at every turn. The badge is hidden in Hooktail's lair, and of that much I'm sure. I went to check the room after I heard you defeated Hooktail, but nothing. I did hear rumors that to find this badge, one has to use the wind. The wind? But I have no idea what that means, though. Anyway, look for it, okay, sweetie? Alright, we'll go look for it. And since we are going back to Hooktail's castle for another specific a specific side quest as well as with Merlin, might as well go check that out, honestly. So, I'll meet you back in Hooktail Castle. And 2 separate locations, so BRB. Alright, as we're back in this room with the treasure chest right here, remember what Merlin said that as long as on the treasure chest is where the dragon flew by, or practically at that with the cursed one. He said something about going behind, something like that, but apparently that's not what he really meant, unless I read it wrong. Remember this crack wall over here when the spikes were going towards us? Now that we have Bobbery with us, we can blow them up right here. And Bobbery, I'll catch you! Oh, you were over there. I couldn't really catch you. Oh well. And now we open this up, and I wonder what this is. Let's hit the switch. And what is in here? We got the up arrow. It's unclear what this means. You should ask somebody super.
Super. Yes. I wonder who, but this is what it gives us. So I guess this is what Merlin wanted, but who knows? Who really knows? But anyways, I'll meet you back at the top of Hooktail's castle, and hopefully find that elusive badge that Mrs. Mouse, or I forgot her name actually, the thief wanted. So BRB. And we're back here in the top of the freaking what's it called? Of Hooktail's castle and stuff like that on the top floor. Since we defeated Hooktail, there's no reason why for us to actually go back, especially when in other chapters as well. We don't really need to go back to majority of the boss fights that we ended up with. Plus, we can't even go back in chapter 3. We can go back in chapter 1, chapter 2, but it's just the entrance of the whole Bogley Wood, so it really isn't Bogley Tree, so it really isn't a huge issue. And in chapter 4 with the chapter 3 with the Glitzville, we can't really go back to the boss area, mostly because it's really just an arena, and we only get to do that if we re-entered to do the arena stuff. But anyways, since we're here, Miss Mouse says that in order for us to unlock this elusive badge, we need the power of the wind. And who better to have the power of the wind but actually Flurry? And I don't know what we need to do around here, honestly. Is it around? Is it here? Here? I don't know. I guess I may not be certain. What do we need to do? Maybe go over here, I guess. So like part of the wall. We need a blow or something like that. I don't know. I probably will cut it to where I actually needed a blow, I guess. But I don't know. So I'll see you in a bit. Aha! I think I found something. So what we need to do is like I was just ending up just walking around trying to with Blurry and just see, but we get stuck over here as you notice. Kind of weird, and there's some invisible wall, but when we go over here, there's nothing here. What the hell is this? It's a hidden page. Aha, that's really cool. Actually, really is cool. What the hell? That's a really, really cool, but kind of hard to find. I guess it is dead in the center of the whole room, but you got the elusive badge. The badge Mrs. Mouse is looking for. Take it to her. Okay, but what if I want to equip it? What if I don't want to give it to her? What if I want to equip this badge? Since it looks unique and everything. Well, I guess I can. Oh well, but I'll meet you back to Mrs. Mouse and also Merlin. So, meet you at Road Part. I hate fucking backtracking, I swear. They're making me walk all over the place. I hate it. I hate it. And we're finally back at Road Part. I really hate the backtracking. If only they made at least Hooktail's Castle, like jump out the top building and then you could just practically get back home safely or whatever, get back to the bottom floor safely. But oh well. And now that we have this, let's talk to Merlin.
What is that in your hand?
The up arrow?
What's this? An up arrow. An up arrow. Up. Up arrow. Of course.
Of course what? Oh, I guess he left us. I guess that's what the up arrow means, just going up. Alright, never mind.
This is the altar stone, so that is what the star sign meant. I picked this up at the flea market years ago and forgot it was in the attic. With this, I can power up your partners even more.
Are you telling me the up arrow? I went to that fucking dungeon again, blow up a wall, and it's just a sign for you to tell you just look up. Can't you just look up in general? Like look up at the ceiling? What the fuck? I guess that makes sense in the freaking sequel to this game. Holy shit. But anyways,
we're cooking now. We are cooking now. Go to power up a partner right this minute.
Since we do have a lot more, now we can upgrade more of our partners. Yep, that's why there's a lot of shine sprites, so we can upgrade them for a second time. And I think this is the final evolution of each partner. And so kind of cool, but we only can have 9. We can only power up 3 people at a time. But there's I'm going to save my shine sprite for a little bit right now because there is something we need to do first before we do so. So now that we have Merlin's power up, we can power up more of our partners now. Let's go talk to Miss Mouse now that we have the elusive badge that she wanted for us. And I wonder what it is. Apparently it's a music note. Apparently it makes noises, but we are not so certain what it does regardless. So let's go talk to Miss Mouse. Hey man. That face doesn't mean you found the badge. Yes, we do. Here you go. I could keep it for myself, but no, I have to give it to you. Well, this is certainly the badge I was looking for. Oh, yes, yes. My yes. Now, my sweet promise to hear me out without getting mad. You see, I was the one who hid that badge. It was a little game of mine. You motherfucker. You made me go up there for nothing? I have to apologize. But I knew you would find it, my handsome cheese hunk. You may have even more badge finding skill than I do. I just thought of something. Perhaps I should just travel with you from now on. Why? Because I'm sure to find lots of badges that way, don't you think? Now about that reward, let's see. Take this badge that you managed to find, but I expect you to lead me to more. And you got the attack FXB badge. Change the sound effects that Mario's attacks to sound mousy. Yep, that's right. That's what the elusive badge does. Now let me formally state that you will now enjoy the pleasure of my company. Oh, maybe I will find pleasure now if you keep doing that, honestly. And guess what? Miss Mouse joined your party. Yup, she is a playable character. Oh, not playable character, but more like a playable partner. Miss Mouse's abilities, a primer. Press X on Miss Mouse will sniff the surrounding air. If there are tiny items or objects hidden nearby, she'll point you towards their general direction. Press X with Miss Mouse, and she'll start sniffing. Yes, there should be something nearby. Good. And when we do so, it leads us to a treasure chest. If there is an item or something of interest nearby, her nose will twitch. Press, just like so, as you see here. It looks like it. Whenever there's a treasure chest, she just starts sniffing. And press X again, she'll check for us. There's something right near us, sweetie. Like that. She'll just tell us where something is nearby. Her reaction will change depending on the distance of the item. Okay, kind of cool. That concludes this primer. Do you feel like you've mastered Mrs. Mouse's ability? Yeah, I mastered, I guess. In battle, she can attack enemies with a left slap. She can also help out by using kisses to steal an enemy's item. So whenever we see an enemy with a badge or an item, we can just practically steal it from them now. We can also practically beat them, but there's a chance that it doesn't really drop the item that they're holding, so that's a bit of a letdown. But now we can actually 100% steal it from them. You solved the trope. But now we have Mrs. Mouse, honestly. I was planning to end off the episode here, now that we have a new partner and everything, but now that we have her, we can now upgrade her to be equally strength with the other party members here. But also, like I said, I was planning to end it off here, but now that I think about it, we haven't really gotten the chance to see or find Luigi at all. So let's do that, honestly. Welcome to the shop, whatever. What do you want? So you want to power out your partner or whatever? Yes, I do. Now we have a new partner. And sadly enough, that's everything. That's every partner that we can get in this game. Sorry if I kind of spoiled it a bit, but that's all the partners we can get. And since Jazubi, I guess, since Miss Mouse is kind of an optional partner to get, but it really does leave you to wonder what would happen. If you didn't end up fighting her, or she does end up fighting her. What I'm trying to say is, it was kind of hinted that Miss Mouse was going to be our partner through the main storyline, but over time, I guess the developers kind of did see that she didn't really play a huge important part, mostly because her ability right here Doesn't mean anything. Yes, there should be something nearby. Really? Where? Around here? Huh? Where? What, this thing up here? I guess she means this one, I guess. I don't know. Well, her nose starts twitching, so whenever we just end up walking around and stuff like that. So I guess that's it. And let me talk to this guy before. Oh, hey, yo. Because I've not been paying attention to this guy because he really does give us a lot of stuff. Increases jump attack by 1, but you lose up your ability to use your hammer. Attack FXP, which makes our attack sounds like Princess Peach and stuff like that. Ultra Mushroom, Mega Rush. Not really huge on any of these items, honestly, so we're just gonna skip on that. But yeah, Mrs. Mouse kind of seems like her abilities aren't really that useful until only useful for side quests and stuff like that, but also finding some star pieces as well. But otherwise, she really isn't too much. Doesn't provide too much. Yes, there should be something on nearby. Is it with the boat? Now that we can do this, hopefully it is. Actually, let's test her ability out because it doesn't really help us out a lot, in my opinion. Mostly because how to say it makes it seem like I'm speaking another language. She really doesn't. Oh wow, she was right. And let me guess, you're gonna start sniffing it? Yeah, she starts sniffing it. Like, oh, there's something here. There's something here. Open it. HP drain? Let me guess. Do you have anything else here? Right near us, sweetie. I hope there's a fucking crystal. Ah, there it is. There you go. So, kind of cool. She does let us know there's something in the area. I don't think there's anything here. Yep. So, kind of cool. It's only useful for finding hidden items or hidden badges or hidden star pieces. So, she'll let us know whenever we're near it if we just talk to her and practically. So, kind of cool. But otherwise, it isn't confirmed though. It isn't confirmed. It isn't like 100%, oh, you could get it now. It's more like telling her there's stuff here. There's treasure chests right here, or just treasure badges or star pieces around here, but it doesn't let us know. Can we get them though? No. So realistically, we can just always talk to Lovely to help us out with that kind of section if we could get stuff up there. But anyways, but yeah, Miss Mouse is optional partner, a party member, and it kind of is. I kind of hate it at the same time that she's optional because even though her abilities aren't kind of like useful realistically with this whole storyline, because with Gabella can just tattle and tell us what we need to do, and also like information of each character. Coops, no, he really isn't useful anymore since we have Admiral Bobby. The only thing he's useful is practically getting some items that are like from a long distance that we can't normally get. Flurry can just help us uncover hidden panels and stuff like that, or hidden paper walls that we can just blow away and access new areas and stuff like that, or new items. Comet can actually help us out by just practically getting to locations faster and also making hard jumps, honestly. And I did not mean to talk to you, by the way. And Vivian, it also is useful whenever we're going with when there's like spikes in an area that involves spikes, and we can just always hide and avoid damage. Same with avoiding enemy encounters. And Bobby just practically blows some stuff up and also activates some switches that Koops couldn't really reach at times. And plus, we can always use Bobby to activate switches as well, without relying on Koops as much. But practically, Ms. Mouse just tells us where we can find other items. But the reason why I really don't like about having her be a optional character or partner that we can just get is mostly because you can miss out on her on many times and miss out on the 100%ing this game. But also, she had a storyline. She really did. Her storyline is we always encounter her in every chapter, and we see her gives us advice and hints that there's something going on in each happening in the area, and also advice of how to defeat a boss in the first chapter as well. But later on in chapter 4 and 5 and in the upcoming chapters as well, she no longer makes an appearance. So it really leaves you like little kids to wonder too, and also, and not just little kids, but players to wonder what happened to her. She just ended up disappearing. But it looks like, but if you really did go out of your way and do the side quests, you end up finding out what she's been doing all this time. But otherwise, yeah, you can really miss out on a really interesting character as well. She has really unique dialogue too as well. So hopefully we get to see that more. And well, I got another piece of that marvelous compass. That's at Jazafra's town this time. Bro, I'm telling you, I turned adventuring into an art form on that little quest. Ooh! Now, I was pretty dramatic. It was pretty dramatic, bro. Wanna hear what happened? It's a long story. Sure, we'll end up the episode with this long story, honestly. Well, I said, it's a really long story, but here goes. As soon as we hit Josaphat's town, we were overcome by the glitz and the glamour. It's a very lively place, bro. Tons of daisies live there, and they're always smiling. That Daisy right there looks like he's... Oh, I'm not getting tired because of your story, Luigi. I'm getting tired because of the crazy Daisy that's next to you. She's using her sleeping powers to make me fall asleep. So it's not really you that's making me sleep. Don't just letting you know. While looking at the piece of the compass, I met a hip Daisy named Hazy. He looks evil. Hazy was a producer, and he was looking for actors to go on stage with him. I told him we couldn't, since we were looking for the compass pot, you know. But Hazy said we could win the compass pot in the upcoming drama slam. He said the so-called drama llama plaque might, in fact, be one of the pots. Well, we just had to give it a try. So, we rehearsed with a cast and hit the stage. Our musical was called The Mystery of the Fiery Hat of Social Awareness. I don't know about that. I don't know about social awareness on you. The script was great, but I really hosed, bro. My role, my part, was grass. I play grass by the side of the road. Grass, bro. Grass. I mean, you're green. And I don't know if you were if you were grass, a lot of people would actually touch grass if you really think about it. Because I know there are a lot of people who really admire Luigi. I just sprawled out on the ground and had to be silent. Everyone but me had lines. I don't care if I was wearing green. Who casts someone based on that? It was awful. In the end, our musical was the talk of the town and we won the drama slamma. I got the compass pot I was after, but even that didn't make me very happy. A huge after party just made me feel worse, so I snuck out of the back door. But wow, outside were tons of fans, my fans of grass. They swarmed me. I couldn't believe it. I imagine cheering for grass. I was ecstatic, bro. After that, I added the piece of the marvelous compass, which pointed to north. It pointed to the rapturous ruins of Grimble Forest. And then, the voice again. Oh, my cherished Princess Eclair. How you soothe me. I would be grass for you. May my ass be grass and you be the lawnmower to mow it. I will find you. I will reach you. I will stand by your side and be your grass. I mean, Luigi. Oh, wow. Sorry about that, bro. So yeah, anyway, that I got back on my boat. I came back to the airport, and here I am, another leg of my adventure completed. Wanna hear something about something else? No, that's about it. Alright, I wanna hear... If you wanna hear what I've been up to, come find me, okay? I'll be around. I like how he talks about himself, but really doesn't ask us about our stories, honestly. But I guess we could just, from a simple glance, our brother Bond will... He will know by our brother Bond. You will know my story. Just by looking at me. But anyways, let's get to know. That's Luigi's Daisy friend, Hazy. Apparently Hazy is an actor-director. You know, Luigi's acting debut, right? The grass thing, I could never play grass. I want to play as a princess. And a prince would wake me up with a kiss. So romantic. Oh well. I'm Hazy, and I must say, Luigi is a great actor, one of my finest I've seen. After this adventure, we're going on tour to appear on stages everywhere. I'm going to be known as the Red Miracle, and of course Luigi will be grass. I like that. Actually, let me see that look. Let me try. I'd rather have that look as my thumbnail right now. That face. There you go. Good, perfect face. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. In the next episode, we're gonna go and do some star pieces and hopefully progress through the story. As after we finish finding out the star pieces that we ended up missing in the last chapter. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. What does this button do?